Uh, talk to me. Talk to me, YouTube. What they do. See, y'all lie. Let's see. I told y'all. And let me tell y'all something. Sometime in life, I promise you, I keep telling y'all, sometimes in life, you're going to have to log all the way home. In spite of whether or not you're ready or not, you're going to have to log on. Log on to this thing called life. Log on to it. You feel me? And so it's a beautiful thing. Come on in. I see people coming on in already. I gotta get my Palo Santo back. But at the same time, right now, I see people coming on in. Y'all come on in and gather around the table. Did you hear me? I say, come on in and gather around the table. You're gonna eventually have to do it, in spite of you have to gather around the table of your own thoughts. Yeah, eventually. As time progresses, you're gonna have to gather around the table. Ain't no reason to be standing up around nobody else's table. Nobody ain't sharing with you right now. Did you hear me? Nobody ain't gonna share no food with you right now. It's a pandemic out here. Y'all ready? You ready? On the march, get set, ready, go. I fooled y'all this morning. I told y'all can't always do it. You can't always have it all the way together like that, there. See, I fooled y'all again. Uh-huh. I had you fooled. I fooled y'all again. Come on in. What's good, Facebook families and friends? How you doing, families and friends? Y'all come on in. Come on into the assignment. Did you hear me? I say, come on into the assignment. Y'all join me in my assignment at the moment. You never know what might be said, or you might hear, or you might understand, or you might comprehend, or I might say one word that will ultimately, transition the trajectory of your own life because of one word that I said. And so at the same time, I want y'all to ready. On the march, get set, ready, go. I told y'all, come on in. Y'all might well, ain't no reason to be out there in these hot streets. Yeah, ain't no reason to be out there. There's no reason to be outside of your mind. Ain't no reason to be outside of your own mind. Just like it ain't no reason to be outside in the elements at the moment. It's cold, it's hot, it's dry, it's wet, it's snow, it's sleet, it's frost. There's all type of stuff out there right now. You feel me? I say there's all type of stuff out there right now. And so at the same time, I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And so I'm here this morning just to chop it up, break bread. Come on, let's sup together. We're going to break bread in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's break bread. Even though I found out that don't even matter no more. You be done broke bread with people. I done had people in my life, right? Check this out, y'all. I don't know, I'm going there for a second. I done had folks in my life that came through my life, older people too. This is an older gentleman that actually had me say, you know what I'm saying, invited me over one time for Thanksgiving. And at the same time, I was like reluctant about going to someone else's house for Thanksgiving. But I was up here in the A early on, and I decided not to go to Miami to my mom's. That's when she was alive, to eat. So I stayed local. And this older gentleman said, "Man, come on over, Chris, you know what I'm saying? Come on over to my house. You know, we got food, we got a spread. And when I got there, y'all, guess what? Guess what he asked me to do? Guess what he asked me to do when I got to his house? He asked me to pray over the Thanksgiving meal with him and his family all around. I was caught off guard to a certain degree. But let me tell y'all something. When you got something deep, deep, deep down inside of you, you can tap back into it instantly because it's in you. So I went in on the prayer. I can't remember what I said verbatim, but I remember going deep within myself to let the people know that this was an engagement of of um of a family connection and gathering and a blessing to be in the moment. At that moment, it was a blessing to be present in the moment. Sometimes in life, you got to be present in the moment. Did you hear me? I say sometimes in life, you're going to have to be present in the moment. Your body can't be there and your mind not. That happens in life all the time. Your body could be on a job and a career, and your mind was somewhere across town. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You're messing me around. Oh, y'all remember that? Hey, I'm about to tell my age. Hey, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side. No, time out. Bring your mind here in the room. Bring your mind to the room and bring it to the table. Mess around and bring all your thoughts to the table. But I had prayer for this young man, and we broke bread that day. And do you know to this day right now, dude will walk by me and act like he don't even know me? Hey, right now to this day, dude will walk by me and act like we never broke bread. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, it don't matter, man. Hey, sir, it don't even matter. Some people will walk in your life, come strong, and then walk out your life as if the encounter never happened. Did you hear me? I say some individuals will come into your life strong. You hear what I said? Strong. Like we're going straight. It come strong. Let me stop playing. And they might come strong, y'all. And at the same time, as fast as they come in your life, they'll walk out of your life. Just the same quickness. And so now I believe that we got to guard our hearts, y'all. We're going to have to guard our minds. We're going to have to guard our thoughts. We're going to have to let these people come in and out of our lives as it be, to allow them to maneuver according. Maybe the assignment is over in your life, in their lives after they walk out your life. Maybe your assignment is over. So, ma'am, I'm releasing you back into the streets. That's what you got to tell them. Hey, sir, I'm releasing you back into society. I'm taking my hands of covering off of you because you don't even know the connection that you had with the person that you were connected to could have been what it was to catapult and propel you into a new dimension. Now you done came in and you done supped and you done broke bread and you done ate and you done got your belly full. Maybe it's time for you to go. You gotta offer them back to the streets, y'all. We ain't gonna have the time to sit here and beg nobody to be in our presence. You hear me? There's no reason to sit here and beg anybody to be in your presence. Your presence is the present. Ooh, I say your present is the present. Your presence is the present. It's a gift to be in my presence. And so at the same time, if you desire and you design and you desire to escort yourself back to the streets, have at it. Get on. Kick rocks. Make your ankles look like sandbags. And you've been kicking sand down Miami Beach all day. Great. Dusty. As you going on about your business. It's a beautiful space to be. And so I'm here on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And so we're going to do it the right way. Y'all know we got to do it the right way. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday, within the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, a balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the 7 chakras, unlocking the spiritual experiences, and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Each session unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let us embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning to y'all. How's everything going? I hope all is well. I hope everybody is in their prospective places. I hope that all is walking and coming according to the plan and the power, you know what I'm saying, that worketh within us. It's a beautiful space to be. I'm on my assignment as y'all get on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm here as a midwife. You heard me? I say maybe I'm here as a midwife to help give birth to your assignment. You hear me? Maybe I'm here as a midwife to help give birth to your assignment. Maybe that's the whole purpose. And so y'all know I help y'all. You know I help you. You know I'll assist. Yes, I will. I'll assist y'all. Yes, I will. I have the authority. I have the wherewithal. I have the power. I have the right perspective. I have the right peace of mind and tranquility and serenity. I have the right purpose. I have the right plan. Yeah. I can assist you as you walk towards your own journey of enlightenment. Have you walked towards your own odyssey? I want my lemonade this morning. But y'all know I came in with a word, right? Y'all got to know it wouldn't be like him if he ain't come in with a word. Did you hear me? I said it wouldn't be like me if I didn't come in with a word of encouragement, with a word of enlightenment, with a word of to help you through this process called life. And so as I prepared this morning, as I focused my attention on what would I say to the minds of the people. Y'all know I be going through my little processes, right? I go through my little processes. For whatever reason, I always go through a process. And I'll get up and I'll start my day. This morning, it was 8:48 when I woke up this morning. My mind just came straight up. I just reached over to my nightstand and got my phone, and it was 8:48. And I said this morning, I'm gonna make it here on time. And so I started preparing. I prepared my mind and my thoughts. I just, for whatever reason, I just kind of scooched to the edge of the bed and sat up. I got my whole thoughts together as I prepared, because one thing I don't want to do is ever stand before the mind of the people without something to say that I feel as though I was led to say. And so I don't want to just stand here and be blowing smoke. I don't want to just stand here and don't give you what you need in order to help catapult and propel your mind forward. You hear me? I say I want to be able to have the ability to help catapult and propel. That's another word. Catapult. Catapult. To catapult and propel. Propel. Propel you forward conscientiously. So I don't sit here just to be seen, y'all. Like I told y'all the other day, I ain't clout chasing. I ain't finna be telling y'all to hit no like and subscribe buttons. I ain't finna do all that. Y'all, if y'all want to share it and y'all want to do it on your own, but I ain't, hit the like and subscribe, even though I heard that y'all get money and all that type of stuff. But I believe at this moment, maybe he got me hidden. Maybe they won't let the algorithms hit this type of protocol based on the fact that it ain't foolishness. And if it's education and if it's something that's going to be intellectual or something that's going to help you move forward, of course they're going to keep the algorithms over on this side low. But if it's some shake a booty, take it off stuff, then of course they're gonna let that on in. They're gonna let that hit millions of followers. And so at this moment, at the time, I sat on the edge of the bed and I thought about it. I was like, what would I have, or what would you have me to say to the mind of the people? 8:48, yes. And 8:48, right. And so 8:48 this morning, I want to get in, I want to go there, but I don't want to get so distracted about so I said, what would you have me to say to the mind of the people? I don't want to stand here, y'all, and say something that will not help you, that will not, catapult you and will not propel you into a new dimension. So I got to be careful about the things that I do and or say for that reason. And so I went in my bag. I sat down and I pondered, what would I say to the mind of the people to help them along the way? Wherever you may be, ma'am, sir, wherever you might be in this thing called life, whether you're a multi-millionaire or you got a few pennies to rub together, whether you live in a big ass mansion or you stay in a small ass home. You heard I said? I said the word this morning. It don't even matter at this moment. Because at the same time, I want you to know that I have something for you. No matter what you might be enduring, no matter what you might be going through, a healthy, health conscious thoughts, or you might be lower on the acidic side of thought because of the acidity in your body. I'm here to help you and to tell you one thing, one sentence that I have for you. I'm going to tell you, you have no other choice in the matter but to keep going. That's your word. Did you hear me? He said, tell my children They have no other choice. Mm. Dot, 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 dot. But to keep going. And so I'm here this morning in the process of me believing, creating, and becoming. We all haven't became. We're becoming. We're in the presence of becoming. Are we perfect in doing so? Absolutely not. But I'm here to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, you ain't got no other choice, man. Hey, sir, you ain't gonna have no other choices. You don't have no other choice. YouTube, you ain't got no other choice, baby boy. Baby girl, you ain't have no other choice, ma'am, sir. You don't have no other choice but to keep going. I don't care if the individual that you was married to for 32 years, I don't know why that word 32 just came in my mind. I don't care if you have been married for 32 years, ma'am or sir, and if these people done decided that they don't want to be married no more. They done went head on and filed the divorce papers. And now you feel as though you're stuck in the abyss and the unknown. You're stuck because you feel like, wow, I done invested all this time, energy, and effort into you. And this is the end result by which you've came to the conclusion of. I'm here to tell you, you have no other choice but to keep going. Hey, ma'am, I don't care if the dude that you just kicked it with, y'all had an awesome relationship. Y'all had an awesome situation going on in this thing called life. You done been through all these things with this person. They're sick, they're down, they're ups, their triumphs, their victories. You done went through all of the emotions with this individual. And now he want to be out. I'm here to tell you at this moment, you have no other choice but to keep going. Ooh-wee. And so I don't care what it is that you done got your Dear John letter, my brother. I receive them all the time, Dear John letters. But people say, hey, it stops here for me and you. I said, I done received them all the time when people say, hey, I ain't going another step with you, Chris. Hey, Kendrick, I ain't going one more step with you, soldier. That's it. I'm out. And I have to tell myself this. You have no other choice. There is no other choices that you have. The only choice that you have, ma'am, hey, sir, the only options that you have at this moment is to keep going. That's all I'm here to tell somebody. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm your health conscious coach, here to coach you into healthy thoughts, healthy beings, healthy thinking, moving healthy in our mindset. And talking about health, let me tell y'all what happened the other day. Y'all know I be walking down to my favorite little spot, right? I get down to my favorite little spot. And at the same time, right, I run across this young lady that's working in the spot. And I don't want to tell y'all no more just in case y'all need it, because then if somebody that lives in Atlanta gonna have to go and get it herself or himself. I want y'all to come through me to get it. But I ran across something I want to share with y'all right quick. I want to share this with y'all right quick. Go to, look at this right here, y'all. Y'all see this? Guess what this is, y'all? Y'all see that right there? Guess what this is? Alfalfa. Alfalfa benefits.
Here's a summary from Medicine Net. 7 health benefits of alfalfa. Helps blood clotting. Lowers the risk of chronic diseases. Improves blood sugar levels. Lowers cholesterol. Acts as a natural diuretic. Relieves menopausal symptoms. It promotes respiratory health.
Ooh-wee. I just had a couple of young ladies that I spoke with that said that, you got anything for menopausal symptoms? I be cramping. I'm going through menopause. I'll say, I have something for you. And so just that quick, in the midst of me going down to this store, one of my favorite stores, I like to just walk through this health food store. And I came across a young lady that I was telling her what was going on. And she was like, well, she said, horses eat alfalfa. You see how big a horse is? I said, yeah. She said, you see how strong a horse is? I said, uh-huh. She said, horses eat alfalfa. And I went straight to my phone and said, what are the benefits of alfalfa? It helps blood clotting. It lowers the risk of chronic diseases. So anything chronic means long-term diseases. And at the same time, improves blood sugar levels. It lowers your cholesterol. It acts as a natural diuretic. It's going to cause you to be urinating all the time. You know what I'm saying? It cause you to flush out all the bad toxins in your body and bring everything back into homeostasis. Google it for yourself. Homeo, Homeo, stasis, Statsic, SIS. And so at the same time, homeostasis is the equilibrium in your body that your body needs in order to move according to swift and efficiency. Yeah, that's homeostasis. But at the same time, it says it relieves menopausal symptoms. So anybody that's under the sound of my voice right now, ma'am, that you have menopause and you start in the first stages of your menopausal symptoms, and alfalfa is a beautiful source by which you can tap into that help you to move forward, and it promotes respiratory health. So all these respiratory issues that people have out here that might hinder your breathing mechanisms in your lungs and all the lobes. You know, you got 3 lobes on one side and 2 on the other of your lungs. Yeah. And so this will promote respiratory health. And so this is alfalfa, y'all. So y'all see my bag done got low because I can't come in here and introduce it to y'all without putting it in my body first, right? Y'all know I don't do that. I never come and introduce anything to y'all without first putting it in my body first. And so I done had this alfalfa about a week and a half. You see my bag was full. This bag was full. And I went and I sipped on my tea every night for 3 days straight. And I've been sipping on my tea. And I can tell you this. Anybody that really know me know I operate from a spirit of power. I operate from a spirit of power. I don't know what else to tell y'all. But anyway, and so that alfalfa has strengthened. It has given me the strength and the fortitude and a certain different, ingredients in my body that makes my body feel better, make me feel young and vibrant. And so it's a beautiful thing. But I came by here this morning to talk to the people and to tell y'all that's just my health conscious coach little interjection right there. Alfalfa. Google it for yourself. Alfalfa. And you'll see the benefits of alfalfa for you. And then make sure you understand your blood type. Make sure that you go and you figure out your blood type so that way you can compare the data. Say, is alfalfa good for A positive blood? You know, and then you move according to your own knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody in the sound of my voice, you have no other choice. The situation and the circumstances by which you are right now, the situation and the circumstances by which you found yourself right now at the moment, I'm here to tell you right now, at this very moment, you have no other choice but to keep going. In spite of people that want to come in and out your life, in spite of individuals that done wrote you Dear John's letter telling you that they no longer have a desire to be in your presence, it's okay, man. Sir, the world continue to turn. The world is going to continue to move forward in spite of who is in your presence or not. And so I'm here to tell somebody you have no other choice but to keep going. The only thing that I will allow right now you to do is keep going. If you're a part of the Hourglass tribe, if you are an Hourglass tribe member and you're connected to the Hourglass concepts and narratives by which we understand that you're either going to be on the top side of the hourglass or the bottom. You're either going to be in positivity or you're going to be in negativity. There's only two things in the earth that you have to concern yourself with. You're either going to be in light, which is the top side of the hourglass, or in darkness, which is the bottom side of the hourglass. So it's only two things. You're either going to be a male in the earth on the top or a female in the earth on the bottom. The only reason why I let the males have to be at the top is because he said we are the covering for the females in the earth. And so we're no bigger than y'all. We y'all not less than us. Y'all just there's only two things in the earth, male and female. And so at the same time, just believe that, yeah, we got alkalinity at the top and we have acidity at the bottom. I believe we have all our wins at the top and we have all our losses at the bottom. I believe we have all our dreams at the top and I believe that we have all our doubts is at the bottom. I believe all our successes will be at the top and all our struggles will be at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Sometimes you just have to pause. Did you hear me? I say sometimes we might have to just pause. Take a pause. Gather your thoughts. It was detrimental. Them wanting to leave you at the moment by which they desire to leave and walk out your life, yeah, it was detrimental. Because even though you put your best foot forward with what you had, it still wasn't enough, man. I say, even though you put your best foot forward with what you had, sir, it still wasn't enough for them. And that was your best foot forward. For whatever reason that they made a decision to walk away, let them go. Usher them back into the streets, in your mind, in your thoughts. Don't be around nobody that don't want to be around you. You are the prize. You are the source. You are he. You are she. You are. Don't let people make you shift. If you're gonna shift towards the alkaline side of conscientiousness. If you're gonna make any type of shift, don't let people walking out of your life cause you to shift to the negative side of the hourglass, the bottom side of thought, that acidic side of conscientiousness. Try to break your esteem down, try to break your character down, trying to break you down from a charismatic perspective, try to lower you because they walk out your life. If you're not careful, you'll start dropping down into acidic thoughts if you're not careful. So maybe I had to come by here this morning to talk to the minds of the people with my natural eyes closed and my intuition eye open. Sometimes you might have to close your eyes, ma'am. Hey, sir, sometimes you might have to just close your natural eye in order to see. Oui. So I find myself as I walk through this thing called life, closing my eyes, walking circumspect and prudent, walking diligent, walking cognitively aware of my surroundings. Sometimes we all guilty of lowering our dating standards to accommodate what we need at the moment, by which we lowered it. We know that these individuals weren't even on our level. We still operate within the spectrum. So at the same time, just know you have no other choice, man. You don't have no other options. You have them, but you don't. They don't want to be around you. Don't be around them. I know that's not a good thing for me to say. If they're rejecting you, then reject them. What else we gonna do? We have no other choice but to keep going. Did you hear me? I said we have no other choice but to keep going. In spite of anything that you might have to endure, ma'am. Just know at this moment you have no other choice but to keep going in spite of anything that might be coming your way. Whether it's financial collapses, whether it's tragedies that we done all experienced through this pandemic, whether we have all these things that we've endured in this thing called life, all the ups, all the downs, all the happies, all the sads, all the trials, all the tribs, all the victories, all the failures, all the losses, all the wins. We have at this moment no other choice but to keep going. I came by here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, you better not stop. Neither am I giving you the opportunity to quit. Don't quit. Don't stop. Don't. You might have to slow down. You might even got knocked all the way down to a slow walk. You might not even stop down till now you're on your knees crawling. But don't quit. No matter what you might have to endure, keep going. That's the word for you. And I'm talking to your DNA, ma'am. I'm talking past your name. I don't even know your name. But you hear me? So I came by here this morning to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, you ain't got no other choices. You have no other options, sir. She want to walk out your life at the moment by which you done invested all her, put her through school and put her through her career. Now she's the RN. Now you sitting back and you thinking you finna enjoy the festivities of her just becoming an RN, and she done got kicked into another tax bracket, and you saying, yeah, I put my wife through school. I honored my wife through all her education, gave her time alone in these rooms in order for her to study and get her and sit down for the NCLEX. And now she just did it. After all these years, she tell you she no longer want to be with you. I'm here to tell you, ma'am, sir, you ain't got no other choice but to relinquish and release her back into society. But you don't have no other choice but to keep going. Since your heart was pure towards you giving her the right to usher her into her presence and into her present moment, your blessings is still going to be attached to it because you had a pure heart. Even though she used you to get what she needed to be, it's all good. You have no other choice but to keep going. And so I'm here this morning to share. I'm here this morning to continue to believe. I'm here this morning to create and become and allow you to know that the power of your mind is what it's going to take. Did you hear me? I say it's the power of your thoughts that's going to cause you to relinquish her back into society as you keep going in another direction. You're going to have to keep going. And so I'm thankful this morning that I can sit here and talk to somebody that's in the midst of a struggle. You're contemplating all type of contemplations. Did you hear me? I say you're contemplating all type of contemplations. But the only contemplation that you have right now at this moment for me to tell you is that you have no other choice but to keep going. That's it. That's the only choice that you have in this moment. To keep going. Keep moving. Keep fasting. Keep praying. Keep wishing. Keep worshiping. Keep giving mercy. Keep giving honor. Keep giving privilege. Keep giving opportunities. Keep giving miracles. Y'all need me to keep going? I don't know why this is in my word. I'm just, listen, these words come and bubble up out of me as I'm talking, y'all. Well, if y'all really know, I'm unscripted in here, y'all. I promise you I'm unscripted. I don't have no scripts. I don't have any scripts, man. These words bubble up in me as a wordsmith. As a sapiosexual, these words bubble up in my spirit. I put them out into the earth realm through your ear, to your hearing. Wanting to drop past your hearing down to your heart. Come pass through your mind. If you hear it, I want it to go through your mind and whirl around like how you would whirl some wine tasting, and you just, whirl that wine around your mouth and then you drop it down. Go down real smooth all the way down into your DNA. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, you ain't got no other choices in the matter at this moment. And if you was contemplating anything that's on the bottom side of the hourglass, you're in error. If you're contemplating death, destruction, and disease, ma'am, you are out of order. You're in error. ERROR. You're in error. And so I'm here to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, keep going. Don't quit. It's not the time to throw in the towel. It can be your blessing can be right around the corner. The next scratch off. You don't even know. You might be walking in the store and say, throw me a $10 scratch off. I don't know. And you hit for the millions. Based on that one thing of me telling you this morning, you have no other choices. You ain't got no more choices. You don't have any more options. You're out of them. Only choice and the option that you have at this very moment is to keep going. I'm done. You can stick a fork in me right now. I'm finished, y'all. I'm complete. I'm whole. I'm blessed. I'm where I need to be at the point by where I need to be at. And so we here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm here for no other reason this morning than to provoke thoughts, to cause healthy mindset shifts to happen in the atmosphere. Not only am I speaking of my own life, but I speak over the lives of others that will hear this live, hear this session, and understand my understanding. Did you hear me? I said, I want you to understand my understandings. So I came through here. As I sat on the edge of the bed this morning, I ain't even had nothing to say, y'all. He gave me this, and I'm sharing it with y'all. That you have no other choice. Did you hear me? I say you have no other choice in the matter. The only choice that you have at this moment, sir, hey, ma'am, the only choice that you have at this moment, hey, bro, I say the only choice that you have at this moment, sis, a son, the only choice that you have at this moment, daughter, is to keep going. Never stop going. Keep moving. Keep conquering. Keep establishing. Keep creating. Keep believing. Keep becoming. I said, keep becoming. Keep on becoming. Keep on entertaining, ma'am. Did you hear me? Keep on benefiting. Oh my. Keep on with the power that you need. Keep on going. Do not quit. You don't have any options. You don't have no other options. I promise you don't. Keep on elevating. Keep on escalating. Escalate to the newness of it all. And so, keep on expanding. I say, keep your expansions going. Keep on relinquishing. You might have to relinquish some things. You might have to relinquish some people. They don't want to walk with you. Drop their hands and walk alone. If they don't want to walk with you through the valley low experiences through life, then they can't enjoy the mountain highs once you get there. You would be a fool to take a person with you that want to drop your hand through the valley low experiences while you struggling and while you're not making it. You'll be a fool to come back and get them once you get back up to your mountain highs. Nah, they didn't go through the course with you. This thing called life is a course, just like school. When I seen courses, they call them courses in school, right? When you go through a course, they give you all type of things that you got to be agile in your mind and your thoughts, all kind of tests and curriculums. What we're enduring right now is a curriculum of life. We're being tested. So we got to go through these tests. We got to go through these trials and tribulations. This is the course of life, is a curriculum of life. It's the curriculum by which we have to pass these tests. Sometimes some people fail in the midst of the curriculum. Do you know how many people started out with me with my bachelor's degree in psychology? I started in 2009, y'all. Do you know how many people never made it? I started in 2009 and I graduated in 2011 with my AA degree in psychology. Do you know how many people between 2009 and 11 that started out with me that never made it to 11? I graduated in the spring, in January 2011 with my AA degree in psychology. And I had several months between getting my degree from Miami-Dade, the Homestead campus, to me going to FIU, Florida International University. I had several months to get it together between that day when I graduated until I could get accepted into a 4-year college at FIU. And I had so much to do. I remember having to sit. This is in my book right here, Out the Gate with a Lemon. I remember having to sit before this committee because of my background. Because I have a felony on my background, and before I can get admitted into FIU, I had to go through this resolution discrepancy little committee, the committee. I remember having to sit across the table from all these people in front of me. They sat me on this side of the table, and they had a little circle around the table in front of me, and I had to sit in front of a committee before this resolution of dissolvement of this thing or whatever. I forgot the name of it. I remember sitting on this side of the table when all these people had the ability to tell me yes or no whether they would allow me to enter into their college, into their university, because of my background. And I had to go through that whole entire process. And I remember that dude sitting there telling me, say, "Sir, I'm telling you this right now, that if you have one altercation here on this campus, ooh-wee," he said, "I ain't gonna question nothing. I'm not gonna hear your side of the story. I'm not gonna do any investigations." He said, "I'm telling you right now, if I hear tell that you get in trouble one time on this campus, say you're out. No questions asked, you're out." And I had to humble myself and look at him and say, damn, somebody could try me. Somebody could, somebody could kind of, how people are. Some people could kind of, and he was, the way he said it, like as if he didn't want to hear nothing that I would have to say. All he would say is that you're out of this, or you're off this campus, sir. You have one encounter. And I said, okay. I did 2 years with not one encounter. I did 2 years of college at FIU. I came in with my AA degree in psychology, and all I needed was 2 years on this campus at FIU in order to get my bachelor's degree in psychology. And I remember him sitting across the table, and he had all his colleagues with him, so he was trying to shine in front of the colleagues and try to come at me real hard. And I remember him saying that. I'm like, all right, sir, okay. I went in there and I matriculated in their university without one altercation. And I came out of there with a 4-year degree, with a bachelor's degree in psychology. And so I'm just telling you that we got to keep going, y'all. There's no reason to quit at this moment. I know it's getting hard out here in these streets. I know everything, all the groceries is hard, everything is expensive. But I'm telling you right now, the way you want to get yourself out of the dilemma by which you're in is through random acts of kindness. That's how we're going to have to do it, y'all. Somebody just did it to me the other day. And I sow so many seeds in the earth like that. I don't really be expecting it in return. But when it come in return, because the law of reciprocity is still in the atmosphere. It's the law of reciprocity. If you give, it shall be given back to you. And so I'm here to tell somebody in the sound of my voice, give. If you low in your funds, give. If you see somebody at the cash register in Walmart struggling, and you know you could buy that case of water for them for $5.34, get that case of water for that person and tell them, nah, it's on you. I'm paying it forward. If you see somebody in line behind you at Starbucks, you got your tea, your green tea with your agave, and then you get a lady at 20, don't get the change. Tell them, hey, pay it forward to the next cars behind me. Tell them I got them. And just drive on off. And I'm telling you, what you tell the universe is, I trust you even in my lack. I said, what you tell the universe is, I trust you even in my lack. I trust you. Even when I can't track you and even when I can't trace you, I still trust you. And watch the universe turn it in your favor. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here this morning as your podcast professor. That's what I'm standing in right now, as your podcast professor. And I'm here to tell you that it's through random acts of kindness that's going to get you to the level by which you deserve and desire. And at this moment, as I wrap this up, I say, at this moment, you have no other choice, sir. Hey, ma'am, you ain't got no other choices, no other options. The only options that you have at this moment is to keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep thriving. Keep challenging yourself. Keep surrendering. Keep surrender to the whole overall concept of it all, that you don't have the power to do it or to change it. Sometimes you got to surrender. Sometimes you got to release. Sometimes you have to just throw your hands up and say, okay, you got it, man. Sir, you got it. I release you back to the streets. I release you back to society. I wish you well. I wish you the best. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Don't throw in the towel. And at the same time, on the other side of this struggle is blessings for you. I say, on the other side of this struggle are your successes. On the other side of all this doubt you might have are your dreams being manifested. Ooh, I gotta go, y'all. And y'all know I'll keep going, boy. Y'all know I don't have no problems with it. You feel me? Y'all know I close my eyes and talk to the minds of the people. That's what I've been called to do. I've been chosen to do this. I close my eyes and talk to the minds of the people. Because I'm talking past who you are. I'm talking to your DNA. And so I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I am so grateful that y'all are here. What they do, YouTube. YouTube, y'all good over here? Okay, good. All right, Facebook families and friends. I'm done, y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's 59. Yeah, I got 46. Okay, good. Yeah, I can tell my spirit telling me that 1 hour is vastly approaching. And so I know that I got to get ready to go and to handle my business. It's always a pleasure to talk to y'all and always a pleasure to chop it up with y'all. It's always a pleasure to come in here and close my eyes and speak. Because my eyes is closed, but my eye is open and it's aligned and it's aware and it's conscious and it's intuitive. I have what it takes to have intuition because of my third eye is open and it's aligned. And so it's a blessing to be here. I'm expanded, y'all. We ain't got no other choice but to expand past where we are. And so I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I'm also your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm a content creator, true enough, but my stuff is intellectual based. This ain't about, nothing else. Standing on the side of the road like one of my dogs in Houston with a Lamborghini, and he'll come and he'll stand on the side of the road and walk past his Lambo. And at the same time, the chick be like, and you like, all right, well, go ahead on then, have a good day. And he hear, room. And then here she comes, she hear that noise, room. And here she come turning back around, saying, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day at the moment. He like, what changed your mind? And she say, this is a nice car you got. That's some, and he's still a content creator. Hey, listen, and she changed the whole dynamic, y'all. Hey, but it's so funny how this thing works. But I'm here as an intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, and I'm also on assignment. And I'm here to lead and guide. And as I walk with a limp, as I lead, I got a chapter in my book called Leading with a Limp. We all limping out here now. Don't get it twisted. Just because y'all can see my limp and I can't see yours, you got a limp nonetheless. It might be psychological or emotional or mental limp. You might have schizophrenic or bipolar. That's a limp. But it's all good because I'm here to assist and help you, guide you as I limp my way through this thing called life physiologically. You can limp through this thing called life psychologically because all you have to do is tap into your creative, super conscious mindset where all your creative, innovative mindset shifts that would have to happen through thought. Because every thought is a seed. I got to go, y'all. All right, be blessed. I'm going, y'all. I promise you I'm going right now. I can't keep on because y'all know I go in all the way in on a whole nother situation. I'm gone. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking. Hey, look. Hotep, hotep, hotep. Peace and blessings mean peace and blessings unto you. And that's what I offer every individual in the sound of my voice. Peace and blessings unto you. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all again next week.